Hello, hello. What's up, Death Knight and Mirtan? We should be actually pretty close to the end. I looked at the achievements, and apparently day 15 is the last day. Or maybe there's day 16, and then there's a different achievement that isn't named Complete Day 16. Either way, 3 or 4 days left. Should be done pretty quickly. I don't have another game slotted in. I have some games installed, and I do have my Wii hooked up. We'll see, we'll see. I'm open for suggestions. I don't have No, I Am Not Human, so that sadly is not in the running. Nor would I want to play these back to back. Okay, someone can knock on the front door all they want. I gotta clean up first. What do you mean there's no more? Oh, surely there are plenty of other games like this. At least I'm pretty sure there are. Maybe not like major ones that people actually hear about often. Didn't some game just come out like a couple of days ago? Or is it very different? I feel like I just got an email about how something came out, and I was like, I can't be bothered right now. Let me see if I can find it. I guess I can't find it. It was like, it has my face or something like that. I don't know if that's similar at all. But mouthwashing definitely isn't similar, and look outside definitely doesn't look similar. And I wouldn't recommend mouthwashing anyway. Oh, there's I don't remember the name of that game, but where you're sitting at the front door of some apartment complex and people are coming in and you have to make sure that they are who they claim they are. Like, somebody comes in, hey, I live in that apartment, and then you look at their ID, and then you call their apartment, and if they pick up, it's like, well, yeah, you're already in there, so I guess you are not who you say you are. Whatever that game is called. That's not my neighbor, that's the one. Like, I'm sure there are plenty of games like this. It's just that they don't really stay. And people just forget them a few days after they come out. Don't think any of them have had the staying power of Papers, Please. Ask again in like a year and see if people are still talking about No, I'm Not Human. Yeah, I played mouthwashing, and I don't know why people were so crazy about it. Because it's mostly a walking sim. I, I can define that pretty quick. And I don't think it was a very interesting one. It's like, yeah, there's... It's not terrible by any means, but I just didn't really see why anyone would be that hyped about it. And I don't know, maybe I didn't like it that much because I streamed it, and it's exactly the sort of game that don't work for me when streaming, because it's a lot of dialogue with no voice acting. And yeah, excellent story writing. No, I would not go that far. but it severely lacked gameplay of any kind. Anyway, what's up, cultist? Day of the Great Merging is coming. You must be ready. We cannot allow anything to prevent the Great Old One from opening the path to transformation. I am on board with this. I feel like it's pointless trying to ask him of anything because he's just gonna be like, duh, you should know this. So, what do you want? Listen to the Aurora. Let into transformation. So he keeps giving me very powerful things. I haven't had any of these. I wonder if eating these would transform me, and maybe I should be eating these if I want to join the cult properly. But I'd be just saving them as resources. Yeah, I mean, to me it seemed like people were talking about what is it, mouthwashing even months later, and I don't know why. At this point I'm just fishing because I want to see if I can get some weird fish. Not like I need any of the resources. Or maybe I just don't get any fish at all. Never mind. No, I don't think Silent Hill 2 is just because the writing is okay. I think the writing is generally better than okay. But more importantly, I think it's presented in a really good way. Ikutala? Yep, I still do. Not actively, but not like I ever uninstall them. These freaks have taken over Ember. Gallows at the gates. Today several suspected cultists and Ember addicts were publicly hanged in the main square by order of Hugh Bennington. Instead of the promised burning, their bodies were left hanging at the entrance gates, a new warning sign for those who are yet to be caught. When questioned by reporters about the measures, Bennington simply said, "To hell with them," and ordered increased night patrols. Also regarding Pathologic, I really do want to play Pathologic 2, but I'm also very afraid of hopping into a probably like 30-hour long, most likely somewhat hostile game. Hostile as in incomprehensible. Where it's gonna fall into that same ballpark as, I don't know, what's a good example of a game that's kind of difficult to penetrate? System Shock. First few hours of System Shock were misery. I can't think of other ones off the top of my head, but I'm sure once you get into it, it's probably awesome, but getting into it, I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for something like that currently. Hey, Maggie. Yeah, I think I would just play Pathologic 2. Never mind the whatever else exists. I've heard enough about 2 to conclude that it's probably fine on its own. When you can barely remember Patho 1 but still know what to do. So what you're saying is that I should watch some lore deep dive bullshit YouTube video about Pathologic 1, then wait a couple of years, then play Pathologic 2. Do that? Okay. Yeah, probably worse. Like, I have recently concluded that I don't really care about spoilers. In fact, I generally enjoy games more when I know what's coming. Or how to approach them. So... I can do that with Pathologic. Anyway. I'll get to work. I've been at this a long time, Keeper. Yeah, like almost 2 weeks. Wait, is that the... That is the same painting. Not quite. Yeah, Hypnospace was so good. What do we have? Depth chart. Guide suspicious ships to Blighted Reef. And other ships to filtration camps. Ah, wait. Filtration camps according to their purpose to strengthen defenses. Oh, there. Okay, like, I didn't even get this. This wasn't printed separately, I think. This dude be a cultist. Do you really, children? I mean, does it matter if I... Just, like... I kind of want to fuck with this. He's obviously a cultist. What if I just do this? Oh, I can't send him to Blackfort. Okay, whatever. Go there, I guess. I don't really care. I'll do what has to be done. Maybe just stay in the city. I won't help you. I'm with the cultists, so get fucked, Sheriff. It's time for you to decide whose side you're on. I've decided. Protect this island. Protect us from the madmen. It's not... It's all in your hands. Glory to the great old one. Can I respond? The ship can wait while I look out the window. We still have... We just have the dog? Has everyone else left? Time to defend the Lighthouse and Oaksmouth. Madman ships are heading to the village. Why should I trust? I trust you already! You wanna go to Outsmouth? I can't let you go to Outsmouth. What can I do? I can't guide you anywhere but Outsmouth. I can do this. I can guide you in a stupid route where you will definitely hit something that you can't go over. Flawless plan. Not that just anything. And the lights are still on, technically. Oh, we still do have people. Okay. Where do you want to go? I can't take you to Blackport. Can I? That's not a destination. What do you want from me? Okay. You're there. I don't get it. You finally get it. What do you want? Give the lighthouse to me. I'll happily. And Don Wally is unhappy. I don't care. Oh, I guess we're in a cutscene now because I can't interact anymore. Let us straight into the rocks. Okay, so it did do something that I made them take a longer route. I betrayed all of humanity. It happens. Where's my lamp? There. And everything's fine. The locals figured out something's up. Every day they knock on my door. I don't have much time. They gather near the village to cut off the connection. But I'm so close. They don't know what I found in the other realm. They must not find out. They just sense that I was using their power for myself. They must not find the basement and the diary. I leave it in another dimension. The laboratory must be hidden too. I was so close! All that's left is to place the seals and open the funnel. The funnel will intensify the lamp and lens and strike Blackford with the combined power of all realities. They will all pay for their ignorance. Sure. Additional designation thing? I think whatever additional designation thing there was, I missed it. But I think that's just like if you want to take it to the correct place. Which I didn't want to do. I wanted to help the cult. Taste the flesh of your enemy to become one of us. Show me your wares. Ooh, I can get a Cthulhu bust. Ritual incense. We'll take these. We'll grab some of this stuff. Looks good. Let's put this somewhere into workspace. And this. Wouldn't take cultists, though. Yeah, but cultists, they said they wanted to go to Blackfort, but I couldn't take them to Blackfort. I don't know. I don't know. I thought I also got something else. Oh, this thing. Wait, I was supposed to eat something that he gave me, but what was it? My breeze... Can I grab this? This, whatever this is. Oh, this can also chill here. Yeah, he told me to eat something, but I don't know what it was. Yeah, it was one of the body parts, but... Which one? I'm guessing it was this. Oh. Lighthouse is a trap! The lighthouse keeper collaborated with the cult and turned to darkness, luring our brave men into an ambush. The defense forces declared the lighthouse an enemy post and warned the ships not to follow the instructions from the lighthouse. Residents are advised to stay away from the coastal area and do everything to prevent the cultists from entering the city. Oh, you figured me out. I'm glad you're telling me this. You're still here? Hi. What should I do? Stay true to yourself. And any ending will be positive. So, it's very relative, I guess. Normal ships do patented worship, islands of worship for transformation, cultists to island of preparation. Avoid mines. Okay, for once I have to actually do my job. So, is it just me or... Hi, oh, you're still here. John Arranger from the Old Keeper. They locked me up. I have no idea how long I've been here. There is just aurora and darkness all around me. I must learn to use it to escape. The aurora must create a rift. The aurora will allow me to return to the lighthouse and finish what I started. I just need to gain more power. I can still feel the lamp, feel my seals and the Necronomicon underground. Someone must keep feeding the lighthouse with victims. The aurora will create a rift. I must find a way out. Old Keeper is the dark entity. I know nothing about Cyberpunk, so I wouldn't know. We can't let the Old Keeper use the Lighthouse. Yes, we can. No more sacrifices to the Lighthouse. I think you'll be next. Anyway, looking at this, it's like regular ships to islands of worship. Like, worship and training, or preparation. The name doesn't quite match. It sounds like they should be the other way around. They burned it! Do you have nowhere to go? Okay, go nuts. Have fun. Well, or you could stay in the lighthouse. Or you can go kill people. I don't really care. Both sound fun. Happy hunting! Go plant some mushrooms. Whatever you choose to do, I support you. Huh? Giant eye looking right at me. Okay. Oh, my antenna is busted. Oh, that escalated. Please. I'm trying to help you, Cthulhu. Yeah, that looks fine. Oh, the boy is fine. What? So what do you want? Oh, it didn't fade away. Let him transform. We'll be talking about the fate of our entire reality. I know. What do you mean, what do we... These dialogue options, like there's always that mandatory dialogue option and it doesn't make sense. What do we do now? I mean, why am I asking her? Why do I care about her opinion? Do I get to actually guide any ships today? I didn't get to guide a single ship, I think. A cultist. Oh, Old Keeper. What's up? Welcome. What did you give me? Nothing too interesting. Yeah, the dog is not getting sacrificed. Everyone else is fair game. Oh, I can't check out the window? Emergency. A monster from the abyss. A colossal creature with many eyes and tentacles rose from the water above the harbor. The air is tinged with an ominous green glow and the surface of the sea started boiling. The city authorities called the residents to evacuate and soldiers to get ready. An order was given to move into the city, leaving the docks empty. Citizens were ordered to leave the coastline immediately. May God help us. It is kind of funny how there's still someone publishing the newspaper, writing articles. Can we get a game about that person? I think it's the final day. Praise the great old one. Good description. It will devour us. What the... Like, Forest is the only place to go. Why? Anyway, this guy didn't sound like a cultist, therefore... he gets to go through the dangerous area. go chill with this guy. Okay, I can't have a dialogue with him. I don't know where the old keeper went. I don't really know whose instructions I should follow. Convergence point. I think I'm with the village elder. Convergence point. You will strengthen your great old one. Do it. Oh shit. Like someone's at the door. Is it a tentacle? It's Jackie. Hey, you look better. So why are you here? Oh, you can have Misty. I think Misty wanted to see you anyway. No, the rotation mechanism is not malfunctioning. I can't use my radio because somebody keeps telling me that there's a malfunction when there isn't. Do I have to do this? I guess so. Yeah, I guess that was enough power, and now we're just moving on from that. Anyone's looking for me? Oh, there's a ship. Help, quickly! Is the crew okay? Okay. So you want to go to... I don't know where you want to go. I guess I'll just sink you. Oh wait, there's a place? Yeah, sure. I thought I would have to guide them through that place, not into that place. I'm doing everything right, at least. So now we again do the convergence point. Do we get around these tentacles? Can't. That's the fun part. Looks like the lamp is on, but it isn't. Hey, what's up? You know, I'm not in your team. Maybe you should... Are you giving me nuclear launch codes? I don't really know why. What would I want to nuke? Like, I'm okay with destroying the world with an elder god, but not really on board with nukes. I mean, if nuking him powers him up, I'm willing to make an exception to my no nukes rule. Again, okay. Someone's at the door. Oh. I stole the great old one's I've been doing exactly what you want. One last step to take. Go down to the basement and remove the barrier. Why do you even need the Necronomicon? Yeah, maybe I'm just going for the easy ending. Wasn't my intention, but... I mean, the intention was to go for whatever ending this is maybe about to be. I have touched the Necronomicon. One last wish? I maybe sacrifice myself? These are not the options I was hoping for. I don't want the monster to disappear, I don't really care about the family, and I don't want to bring back the old world. It's shit. I've changed my mind. What if I sacrifice the city? No? Let go of the darkness, but... I'm destroying the seals protecting the lighthouse from the great... Yes, okay. Let's do it. Okay. I help the cultists. The Keeper dispelled the barriers surrounding the lighthouse, the seals placed by the Old Keeper disappeared, and the followers of the Great Old One reclaimed their forbidden knowledge. The Elder reached the city and aided in its conversion. The defense of the heretics was broken and the Great Old One's purpose was fulfilled. Now people shall live happily under his timeless gaze. Jackie got Misty back, now they will be together in this new world under the watchful eye of the Great Old One. The Great Old One infiltrated Deputy's mind and convinced her of the cult's righteousness. With her knowledge of the city's law enforcement agency, she became a valuable asset to the cultists. Heartbroken, Hunter turned to the Great Old One for help. Thanks to the cult, he got a new purpose and family that really loved him. The Hunter was converted and helped the sea creatures where they were weaker in the forests near Blackford. Nanny could not accept that the boy had been consumed by the dark entity. She set sail and was captured by members of the cult. The Great Old One revealed to her a new purpose and new destiny. The courier found a ship bound for Old World and set sail at the earliest opportunity. No one knows what happened to him there or whether he ever made it home. The chief, consumed by the dark essence, was brought back to life by the Great Old One. Together with the other mutants, he joined forces with those intent on showing humanity a new path. Without support from the shore, the military attempted to attack the cultists using small, divided units. However, the Great Old One gradually reached each soldier, convincing them to join the new world. Without the Keeper's support, Captain Drake wandered around the harbor trying to reach the island and was captured by cultists. The Great Old One removed the Emperor from him and gave him a new purpose, making him a loyal follower. During the attack on Outmouth, Sheriff entered a sudden fog and was unable to overcome the unknown. The Great Old One entered his thoughts and showed him a new path. Together with other mutants, Sheriff joined the path of the cultists of the New World. Hugh Bennington realized that his plan to defend Blackford was on the verge of failure. Attempted to flee, but fell straight into the hands of the cultists. The Great Old One cleared his mind and helped him find a new purpose. So it's like everyone's happy, everyone now has a purpose. The cult showed people of Blackford true happiness. Those who did not flee in time were transformed. Green lights now flicker in their houses, and in the evenings a choir can be heard praising the Great Old One. When the barrier collapsed, the Necronomicon was weakened. The Necronomicon was weakened? And the cult's followers were able to reach the Lighthouse. They returned the stolen book to the Great Old One and freed the Keeper from the Dark Entity. Okay. I guess I didn't really follow, like, what was the difference between, like, Dark Entity and whatever the cultists were doing. Great Old One and Dark Entity, like... It was hard to keep track of what they wanted and how they differed. Maybe I'm just too stupid to understand. When the Keeper removed the barrier, the cultists captured the old Keeper, the one who had stolen the Necronomicon from them. The Great Old One changed him and gave him a new purpose, freeing him from his rage. Yeah, that's exactly. Like, if the old Keeper has the Necronomicon in his basement, my impression is absolutely that he's doing some bad stuff. Oh yeah, Shroom Lady. Oh, she looks happy. Could not accept that the cult had destroyed her home. She challenged the Great Old One himself. Her powers proved insufficient. The dog is fine. He lived a long and happy life. The Keeper's family found peace at last. Memories no longer tormented the Keeper, and their voices could not break through the aurora. Along with his lost family, the old world disappeared. The Keeper left his lighthouse to try to find new meaning in life. I got the achievement, The End. Witness the Eldritch. The Great Old One rose from the depths to reach for the aurora. New flashes lit up the sky, and then the aurora was gone. The sun and all the familiar stars vanished as well. Humanity now had to discover a new, unfamiliar world. I guess things didn't turn out the way you wanted. They did. What if that submarine hadn't gotten stuck there at all? I get this. What about the submarine? Yeah, I saw the submarine. I was like, I don't want to deal with the submarine. This submarine is like it came up like twice ever that hey, there's a submarine. There's a nuclear submarine somewhere. Here's codes. I tried to interact with it once, nothing happened, and by the time it came up a second time, I was already like, well, I'm not nuking anyone. I'm letting the old one show up. It's not like this was ever really a consideration. It's not like some mysterious threat to follow. It's just an isolated event that I didn't find important. And these are credits. Hmm. Like, it started off much better than it ended. I'm thinking about the rating. Because after the first couple of days, it was like solid 6 out of 10. We'll see where this goes. And it didn't really go to interesting places. It was like early on, there was one of the early days, like day 4 or something. So I see story progress. Okay, it's just chapters. Now, okay, it does have a save for each day. But okay. Music, please. Finished. Yes. Tags. I guess this is a horror game. It took about 6 hours. I mean, the ship guiding thing, I was hoping it would be a main mechanic of the game, and it wasn't. Oh yeah, the setting is interesting. The early game had night atmosphere. The gameplay has a lot of different things going for it, but none of them feel that fleshed out. Yeah. It just doesn't feel like choices have much meaning, and it doesn't seem to matter whether you guide the ships well or not. I'm gonna rephrase that. Whether you do your job well or not. I kind of feel like the longer this went on, the less anything mattered. It was more of like, instead of being an active player in all this, I was mostly just in it for the ride. I don't know who I sacrificed stuff to. Maybe I'm stupid, but Towards the end, it was getting harder and harder to keep track of what was happening in the story. What a shame. There was also something that bugged me. Yeah, like I was about to say about those, how it didn't feel like I was actively doing anything that mattered. It was just every now and then, and by every now and then I mean like every 10 seconds, someone called me and was like, bad things happening, do your job. And I didn't ever really have a choice in how I responded to that. It was just more and more text that doesn't really affect anything. I don't know, is this a 3 or a 4? How have I read things in the past? Any 3s or 4s recently? I played Penumbra Requiem off streaming, maybe the 3. Is this better than Penumbra Requiem? No, probably better. And I played Immortality off stream. Is this worse than Immortality? Nah, I don't think so. So I guess 4 is accurate. I mean, not like actively bad. It wasn't like DMZ 2. How is that my default actively bad game? It was just so much wasted potential. It's kind of like it wanted to tell 15 different things all at once, and then it forgot that it should also have some gameplay. Even little things like, whenever a ship contacted you, and you had to find the frequency, every time I found like 2 or 3 random radio chatters before I found the ship, when I had to scan through the frequencies. And first couple of days, it's like, fair, I'll see if there's anything interesting, but then it became clear that it's not interesting. It's just flavor text, and there's so much flavor text that it just loses all meaning. And come day 10 or something, I just, as soon as I as soon as the camera didn't pan out to indicate that this is the ship, I just skipped it without reading. Because it doesn't matter. I mean, they are making a second game. I think it's about the submarine, because it's called Static Threat to Submarine. And I hope they can add more gameplay. I will personally probably not play it, but I hope they can learn from what they did here. Because it's not like the devs are incompetent or anything, it's just that I think their priorities were not in the right place. And if they just focused more on making it a game and less on making an interactive book, I think they could do something really cool. I just don't think they succeeded this time. Yeah, maybe I'll watch someone else play Static Threat the Submarine. I don't see myself doing it. Anyway, do I feel like playing something else? Honestly, maybe not. Maybe I'll just cut it there, have a very short stream today. Sorry, Death Knight. Hey, you can go watch the T-Man play GTFO, because GTFO is really fucking good and T-Man is cool. Yeah, I'll probably play some Hitman next. I haven't done that in a while, and I have just finished 2 games casually on stream. Actually 3 if we count Fear. It's about time to do something speedier again. And I don't have anything like super lined up that I want to play next. But yeah. Thank you for watching, have a good night, and see you later. Bye!